gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a big Legoland welcome for your storyteller.
Hello, everybody! Oh, wow, what a lovely welcome. Well, my name's Lorna, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Children's Theatre. Now, boys and girls, would you all like to hear a story? Yeah! You would? Oh, super. Well, the year 2010 is here, and another exciting Legoland year. So clap.
I don't think Mummy can see very well.
And cheer. Hooray! And don't be blue, as a marvellous tale we have for you. So settle down and listen for yourselves to the tale of the shoemaker and his kind little elves. Hello there. Let's all wave. Hello, everybody. Once upon a time, long, long ago, back in the 1960s, there lived an old shoemaker.
I'm an old shoemaker.
And his wife.
I'm an old shoemaker's wife.
Well, the shoemaker and his wife were so poor. They only had enough leather left to make one pair of shoes.
That's right. Just one piece of leather left, and after that I haven't got a clue what to do.
Well, the shoemaker and his wife thought long and hard about what they could do.
Possibly I could, or maybe I could. No, I can't do that.
However, before long, the skies had darkened and night was upon them.
Well, my lovely, this is our last piece of leather, and from this I will have to make my last pair of shoes. And then, who knows what will become of us?
Oh, don't worry, old shoemaker. Let's sleep on it.
What? Sleep on the leather?
No! Sleep on the problem. Things will look better in the morning.
If you say so, my precious. I'll leave the leather just here, and then I will begin my work first thing tomorrow.
The shoemaker carefully laid out the piece of leather on his workbench before he went to bed. That night, while the shoemaker and his wife were asleep in their bed, magical things were happening in the workshop downstairs. Two kind elves, who had heard of the shoemaker's money problems, had crept into the workshop and were carefully inspecting the leather left out for the next day.
I feel our skills are needed here to fill their lives with joy, not tears.
We'll chase away their money blues by making a pair of the finest shoes.
Sew and stitch the leather, the leather,
The leather,
sew and stitch the leather to make a pair of shoes. Brother, we are so kind. Better shoes you could not find.
But now we should be on our way, as soon will come the break of day. Come along.
When morning arrived, the shoemaker came down to his workshop and an amazing sight met his eyes.
Oh, it's a miracle.
So he called for his wife.
Come quick, my little fruit bat. Come quick.
Oh, for goodness sake, what's the matter? My nerves are in tatters. Tatters, I say.
The pieces of leather that I so carefully laid out last night have disappeared.
What? Stolen? The thieves, the vagabonds, the dirty, rotten...
No, calm down, calm down. Look.
The shoemaker showed her a pair of the finest shoes he had ever seen, with stitches so small and so skillful that when he came to sell them, they sold for twice the recommended retail price.
I've never made so much money from one pair of shoes, and now I have enough to buy leather for 2 pairs of shoes.
So that night, the shoemaker carefully laid out the pieces of leather on his workbench before he went to bed.
All ready for me to start work first thing in the morning.
Good night, old shoemaker.
Good night, old shoemaker's wife.
You wake them up.
Oh, sorry. Oh, these people are still very poor. They need our help and much
much, much more. We'll make more shoes for them to sell because we make them very well. We have got more leather, more leather, more leather. We have got more leather to make more pairs of shoes.
Well, when the shoemaker and his wife awoke in the morning, they found in the workshop 2 pairs of the finest shoes.
And believe me, these are the work of a master craftsman.
And again, the shoes sold for lots of money, and the shoemaker could then buy enough leather for even more shoes to be made. I say. Time went by, and each night, oh dear, the shoemaker carefully laid out the leather. And each morning, more and more shoes had been made, so the shoemaker and his wife became richer and richer.
It's like we've won the lottery. People are flocking from far and wide to buy my shoes.
Well, the shoemaker and his wife were filled with curiosity.
Who can it be? Coming here at night, hammering and stitching so carefully. We have so much to thank them for.
That time-sharing Mallorca for starters.
Not to mention our lovely Triumph Herald with leopard skin interior, fluffy dice, the seating
That's
flame.
quite enough of that. Now, listen. I have a cunning plan. Let us sit up all night and watch just who it is that has brought us this untold wealth.
Good thinking, my lovely. You're not just a pretty face. You're not even a pretty face.
What did you say?
I said a very pretty face, my little apple blossom.
So that night, the shoemaker and his wife were carefully hidden in the workshop.
Chloe!
I said were carefully hidden. And when all the candles had been blown out and all was quiet, the 2 little elves appeared from under the floor.
Here we are again, happy as can be, sewing all the leather, making shoes for all to see.
All night long they worked, singing all the while.
Everybody talking about our slinky boots, oh, oh, slinky boots.
Their fingers flew so fast that the shoemaker and his wife could hardly believe what they saw. And when morning arrived, well, thousands of pairs of shoes.
How many?
Okay, then hundreds of pairs
Sorry?
of shoes. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of shoes were laid on the workbench. But the little elves had disappeared before they could say a word.
How can we thank them?
I don't know.
Oh, they've been so kind and generous. There must be some way to show our thanks.
I know. How about a couple of stylophones?
Nice idea, but I was thinking of some new clothes.
Clothes?
Didn't you see the rags and tatters in which they were dressed? I will sew them a suit of clothes, and you can make them a pair of fine new boots.
So the shoemaker and his wife set about making clothes and boots for the little elves. So the following evening, when the elves appeared, they found no leather for them to sew.
Where has all the leather gone? Sing! Where has all the leather gone?
That's quite enough of that. Look! Oh, they saw before them 2 suits of clothes and 2 pairs of boots and were completely speechless.
Oh my goodness! Look at these! That is fantastic!
Okay then, well maybe they weren't speechless, but they were very excited. Here you go. Here's one for you and here's one for you. Well, the little elves rushed off to try on their new clothes.
You take this one, I'll take that.
Now, hurry up. We all want to see, don't we? Yes. Oh, I say. Wow. Well, the elves were overjoyed with their new outfits and they ran about laughing and dancing.
I look so smart in my new suit. I've even got a pair of boots.
Let's sing and dance and run around. Straight to the disco, we are bound.
D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. Singing disco.
Let's all say goodbye to the little elves, everyone. Bye-bye.
Well, my little fruit bat, they seem as happy with their new clothes as we are with our newfound fortune.
The shoemaker and his wife were so happy, soon they had enough money to retire. But every now and then, they would leave out some new clothes just in case the elves decided to visit them again.
Excuse me, dear.
Yes?
I think you've forgotten something.
Of course. And they all lived happily ever after.
For a song.
Ooh.
Funny, but it's true. What loneliness can do.
She's very good.
Since I've been away, I have learned more each day.
Go everybody, let's see you all clapping your hands.
Protected by the loneliness. I never knew I missed you. Now I know what I must do. I'm walking back to happiness I share with you.
Boys and girls, did you all enjoy the story? The shoemaker's wife can't hear you, boys and girls. I said, did you all enjoy the story? Cheers for that time. Oh, we're so glad you enjoyed the show and hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Legoland Windsor. See you all again